Wow, I had almost forgotten what a large gathering of people looks like. Let's applaud ourselves for surviving the pandemic and for living to see yet another beautiful day. You're probably wondering what a 11-year-old is doing at a TEDx talk. Well, let me ask you a simple question before I start. Who's the most joyful member in your family? You or the kid? The kid, right? So I'm here to share on how I manage. Moments before getting on the stage, a voice in my mind said, what if I mess up? Despite the startle, I stepped up on the stage. Please raise your hands if you also have these inner negative voices in your mind. Most of us. Thank you. Let me share a story about a little girl who was bright and dynamic. She loves reading, writing and sketching. But in March 2020, an unprecedented pandemic knocked at our doors and put all of us in lockdown. After a few days the lockdown was imposed, the little girl went exploring new things. But before she could even figure it out, her inner negative voices made her inclined towards phone and television. She didn't read any books like she used to do before. Her parents noticed the changes in her and lured her to do something she loved and ushered a smartwatch as a gift on its completion. She wanted the gift so badly, she thought about writing a story. She thought of writing a few chapters as she was eager for the gift. But then, what started as a desire for the gift soon became a story she started loving so dearly. The kid had determination and she liked what she did. She continued writing and ended up finishing her novel at the age 10. She was also awarded the title of the youngest author by Kalam's World Record. Well, the girl in the story is me. Thank you. How did I overcome these inner negative voices? Foremost, being as a kid, my parents noticed the changes in me. They were enablers who helped me to overcome my inner negative voices. Like you all know, kids tend to perform hard tasks with great ease when they have some motivational factors around them. But this is not only for kids, for adults too. Each and every one present here can be enablers for your relatives, friends and people around you. Help them to conquer their insane voices and motivate them to grow as well. The other day, I was attending my social science online class. My ma'am asked me a question. I had an answer in my mind, but an inner negative voice told, what if it's wrong? My mom will think bad about me and my friends will tease me. So I didn't say the answer. But guess what? What I had thought of turned out to be the right answer. Now please raise your hands if you have come across these situations in your college, office, interview, etc. Most of us. Thank you. We tend to listen to those voices even if we don't want to, we end up doing it. I wish to share a quote that I came across. It reads, one must always conquer their fears and try new things. For either we succeed or we take home a lesson. Therefore, your answer could be wrong or right. It does not matter. What matters is the courage that you tried and didn't care about the result. If it's right, then yay! If it's wrong, then just say to yourself, we will work on it and do work on it. But this is not only for answering. In life, whenever your negative voice tries to stop you, you can overcome those by your confidence and can take steps in moving forward in life. Most of the time, these inner negative voice will become obstacles for the society to grow as well. You may be wondering how. Yes, most of the time when we see diversified people around us, our insane voices will resist us to mingle with them because of their ethnicity, socioeconomic background, culture and so on. This in turn affects the growth of the society as well. Unless we practice inclusive culture in life, we can't suppress these insane voices at all. Many times we just think these are just some insane voices. How will it become obstacles for us or the society to grow? But if we see the WHO data, almost 7 lakh people globally, I repeat 7 lakh, committed suicide in 2021 alone. I say all the time that these inner negative voice are the key driver for these kind of wrong decisions. Thinking what others will say if we fail, lose, or some other reason. How can we overcome this inner negative voice? Instead of focusing on what others say about us, if we focus on our strength, and most of the time, if we do what we like the most, obviously, even if we fail once, we will have the courage to try it next time. Let me share some insights on how I suppressed my insane voices to enhance my growth. So I started noting down all my inner negative voices in my diary. Like we know, the list started growing day by day. So I took the priority list. My offline school date was nearing at that time. So my first inner negative voice always told me to sleep till 9 a.m. in the morning. As we know, it's digital world. So I took up a challenge for myself. I woke up early every morning and posted a pic of the sunrise and myself doing yoga in my WhatsApp status and Instagram story. Obviously, the first few days were really hard for me. But when I saw the replies and comments I got, "Great Neha, keep going, good job," it really motivated me and I felt so happy. Well, we all know what they say, Rome wasn't built in a day. Similarly, getting up early was just a small important step in enabling something much bigger for myself. After regularly waking up at 5 a.m. in the morning, I magically found more time in my day. Ultimately, this helped me in achieving my next level growth in doing a podcast. You can also try something similar if you wish to write, read, do yoga, or even help others. This in turn paves a way to suppress your insane voices. Now time for my final question. I am going to be giving you two options. Option 1. Would you want to possess a unique personality with a successful life and have uninterrupted growth? Or option 2. Live a normal life. Would you want to pick option 1 or option 2? Obviously, everyone wants to go with option 1, right? So try to destroy your insane voices by your confidence and help others to destroy theirs also, and let's spread positivity everywhere. Let's produce a world where not just kids but even adults can be joyful. Especially kids in rural India, they need many enablers to have uninterrupted growth. So please try to be one and support theirs as well. I kid you not, this is possible. Thank you so much for listening.